planning 4 days in the Azores Islands but feeling overwhelmed by all the volcanic lakes, steaming hot springs, and whale-watching adventures? This video shows exactly how to experience the best of the Azores Islands without missing the hidden gems that most tourists completely overlook. We're covering stunning crater lakes, therapeutic thermal hot springs, incredible whale-watching encounters, where to eat that famous cozido that's literally cooked underground by volcanic heat, and the one costly mistake that could cost you hundreds when booking your rental car. This is how to spend 4 days on the Azores Islands. Now let's dive in. Day 1. Get your bearings and witness natural magic. Start your Azores adventure by landing in Ponta Delgada, the archipelago's main hub on São Miguel Island. Most travelers arrive by air, with Ponta Delgada Airport PDL being the primary gateway to the Azores. Pick up your rental car right at the airport. Car rental is essential and costs around $40 per day, roughly 35 euros. Book well in advance, especially for automatic transmissions, which are rarer and often more expensive. Kick off your morning at 9 a.m. at the breathtaking Sete Cidades Crater Lakes, just 45 minutes from Ponta Delgada and guaranteed to impress. First stop, Miraduro da Vista do Rei for that iconic Twin Lakes view that's about to amaze you. One lake appears blue, the other green. But here's the fascinating part. They're actually the same connected lake, creating this beautiful optical illusion. The viewpoint features the ruins of Monte Palace Hotel, a massive abandoned 5-star hotel that operated for only 1 year, 1989 to 1990, before closing. While entering the building is dangerous and prohibited due to safety concerns, the exterior provides dramatic photo opportunities. Arrive early because this popular spot gets crowded, but parking is completely free. Continue with the drive down to Miraduro da Boca do Inferno, that famous wooden walkway taking Instagram by storm. This boardwalk extends over the crater rim, offering views so spectacular they barely look real. It's just a 10-minute drive from Vista do Rei, and while parking can be challenging, these stunning panoramas are worth the effort. Around 2 p.m., head to the dramatic village of Mosteiros at the island's edge. This beautiful location sits about 30 minutes from Sete Cidades and offers striking black volcanic sand beaches plus magnificent rock formations jutting up from the Atlantic. Lunch calls for simple but delicious grilled fish or meat at a local restaurant with great ocean views. Expect around 15 to 20 euros per person for this coastal meal. Here's where things get really interesting. End the first day at 5 p.m. at Ponta da Ferraria, a place that's pure natural wonder. Picture volcanic hot springs mixing with the Atlantic Ocean to create nature's own hot tub experience. The best part? It's completely free. Timing is crucial though. Visit during low tide when the water temperature reaches perfect warmth. The facility includes changing rooms and a cafe, but bring water shoes because those volcanic rocks are sharp. Pro tip: download the Spot Azores app. This becomes your essential tool for checking real-time weather conditions and webcams across the islands, crucial for planning outdoor activities. Day 2. Underground volcanic cooking adventure. Prepare for a unique experience. At 9:30 a.m., journey to the mystical Furnas Valley, about an hour from Ponta Delgada, for the most unusual culinary spectacle you'll witness. Watch locals bury large pots of traditional cozido das Furnas in volcanic ground, where Earth's heat slow cooks this incredible feast for 6 to 7 hours. This fascinating cooking demonstration happens around 10 a.m. daily near the lake, and it's truly mesmerizing to watch. Terra Nostra Garden Hotel's restaurant serves this volcanic-cooked dish, and it's worth every bite. At 1 p.m., step into paradise at Terra Nostra Park, home to one of Europe's most beautiful botanical gardens, and that famous iron-rich thermal pool that's about to become your new favorite spot. Entry costs 17 euros for adults, including pool access, and here's the remarkable part. This thermal pool maintains a perfect 35 to 40 degrees Celsius year-round, creating an amazing relaxation experience. Fair warning, it will turn white swimsuits orange-brown due to the rich iron content, so bring an old one for this thermal adventure. The gardens are enchanting with exotic plants from around the world, including century-old tree ferns that look prehistoric. Around 4 p.m., explore the charming town of Furnas itself. This lovely place radiates authentic Portuguese charm, with friendly locals eager to share their island knowledge and traditional architecture that tells fascinating stories. For dinner, try local restaurants serving that incredible cozido das Furnas if pre-ordered, or sample excellent steaks paired with local wine. Expect around 20 to 25 euros per person for this memorable meal with wine. But before booking that expensive whale watching tour everyone talks about, here's how to save some serious money. Day 3. Ocean giants and spectacular island views. The Azores delivers some of the world's best whale watching with an impressive 98% success rate year-round. Book with Terra Azul or Futurismo for half-day adventures, costing around 50 to 55 euros per person. Tours depart from Vilafranca do Campo Marina at 8:30 a.m., just 20 minutes from Ponta Delgada. Expect amazing encounters with sperm whales, various dolphin species, and if visiting April-June, possibly blue whales, the largest animals on Earth. These 3-hour expeditions include expert marine biologist guides who share fascinating insights about the 24 whale and dolphin species found in these waters. After lunch around 2 p.m., discover Lagoa do Fogo, one of São Miguel's most pristine crater lakes. The Miraduro da Lagoa do Fogo delivers spectacular views of this protected nature reserve. While swimming isn't permitted to protect this precious ecosystem, the scenery is breathtaking. Plan 45 minutes for photos and short walks around the beautiful viewpoint. Continue to Caldera Vela, a remarkable natural thermal spring complex nestled in a lush forest setting. Entry costs 10 euros for adults for full access, including thermal pools, with a reduced 3 euro entry for viewing only. Visits operate in managed 1.5-hour time slots, with advance booking essential through their official website. Experience naturally heated pools surrounded by tropical vegetation while witnessing bubbling hot springs in this magical jungle-like paradise. The 3 pools range from 24 degrees Celsius to 38 degrees Celsius, with the waterfall pool being the coolest and most scenic. Conclude the day around 6 p.m. in Ribeira Grande, São Miguel's charming second-largest city. Explore the historic town center showcasing colorful buildings and beautiful traditional Portuguese architecture. For dinner, discover local specialties at family-run restaurants. Expect around 12 to 18 euros per person for fresh fish or meat dishes with excellent wine. Day 4. Discover Pico Island. Our final day of this island-hopping adventure starts with a flight to Pico Island around 7 a.m. Sada Air Acores operates daily inter-island flights using small aircraft seating 37 to 80 passengers. Flight time ranges from 20 minutes to 1 hour depending on routing, and booking well in advance is essential as these flights sell out quickly, especially during summer. Alternative ferry option. Take the scenic 30-minute ferry from Faial, Horta to Pico, Madalena for around 44 euros per person, though this requires an additional flight to Faial first. Upon arrival in Pico around 9:30 a.m., prepare to see Portugal's highest mountain, Mount Pico, standing majestically at 7,713 feet, 2,351 meters tall, offering one of Europe's most challenging hiking experiences. While the full summit expedition takes 7 to 9 hours and requires permits, 25 euros for self-guided, 75 euros with guide, you can drive partway up this volcanic giant for spectacular views without the intense full climb. The volcanic landscape here creates a completely different experience from São Miguel, featuring dramatic black basalt rocks and impressive crater views. Around 11 a.m., explore Pico's UNESCO World Heritage Vineyard landscape, a truly unique site featuring ingenious stone walls made from volcanic rock protecting vines from harsh Atlantic winds. The Criação Velha area offers the most photogenic vineyards with traditional windmill backdrops, creating postcard-perfect scenes. Walk among these centuries-old curés, stone enclosures, while learning about this extraordinary winemaking tradition that earned UNESCO recognition in 2004. Experience whale watching from a different perspective on Pico Island around 1 p.m. Tours departing from Lajes. Do Pico Harbor offer excellent sightings of 28 different cetacean species, with adventures costing around 50 to 55 euros per person. Pico Island uses traditional vigias, whale lookout posts, to spot marine life, continuing a centuries-old whaling heritage now dedicated to conservation. The smaller Zodiac boats provide a more intimate experience compared to larger catamarans on São Miguel. Around 4 p.m., explore the fascinating Gruta das Torres, Portugal's largest lava tube stretching over 5,150 meters, believed to have formed around 1,500 years ago. Guided tours cost around 15 euros and lead you through 450 meters of this underground wonder, showcasing incredible lava formations, including stalactites, stalagmites, and interesting ropey lava structures. This hour-long experience provides a captivating underground perspective of Pico's volcanic origins. End this Pico adventure around 6 p.m. with wine tasting at a local vineyard. Pico's unique volcanic soil produces exceptional wines with distinctive mineral characteristics unlike anywhere else on Earth. Many traditional quintas, wine estates, offer tastings for 5 to 10 euros per person. For dinner, savor local specialties like fresh seafood or famous Pico cheese at authentic family-run restaurants in Madalena, expecting around 15 to 25 euros per person. Evening return options. Same-day return, catch an evening flight back to São Miguel. Last flights typically around 8 p.m. Overnight option. Stay overnight on Pico to explore more natural pools and hiking trails the next morning before returning. Pro tip: if staying overnight, book accommodation well in advance. Pico and File Islands are so close that many residents commute between them daily, making the 30-minute ferry an easy connection for exploring both islands. Essential practical information. Transportation: renting a car is essential for exploring São Miguel effectively. Book as early as possible. Rental cars cost around 30 to 60 euros per day for economy vehicles, but prices skyrocket to 100 euros plus during summer months if you wait too long. Most rentals feature manual transmission. Automatics cost significantly more and book up quickly. Pick up at João Paulo II Airport and budget 2 hours before departure for return. Inter-island transportation. Sete Air Azores operates daily inter-island flights connecting all 9 islands using small aircraft with 37 to 80 passenger capacity. Book flights well in advance as they fill up fast. Ferry connections operate between Central Group Islands, Faial, Pico, São Jorge, with Atlantico Line featuring the fastest crossing from Horta to Madalena, taking just 30 minutes for around $44. Summer months offer more ferry options, but flights remain the most reliable year-round transportation. Accommodation recommendations. Budget: 40 to 80 euros per night. On São Miguel, Azores Dream Hostel in Ponta Delgada or Out of the Blue Hostel. Mid-range: 80 to 150 euros per night. On São Miguel, Hotel Marina Atlântico in Ponta Delgada or Casa da Cidade Guest House, or charming local quintas on Pico Island. Luxury: 150 to 300 euros per night. On São Miguel, Terra Nostra Garden Hotel in Furnas or Octon Furnas with excellent spa facilities, or vineyard accommodations on Pico. Book early, especially for furnace accommodations, and any Pico Island stays, which fill up months in advance during summer season. Food budget. Expect 15 to 25 euros per person for lunch, 20 to 30 euros for dinner at quality restaurants on both São Miguel and Pico Islands. Local markets and cafes offer meals for 8 to 12 euros. Don't miss trying that legendary cozido das Furnas, fresh seafood, famous São Jorge cheese, sweet Azorean pineapple, and unique Pico volcanic wines. Many hotels include excellent breakfast buffets. Weather and packing. The Azores experience 4 seasons in one day. Pack smart layers including rain jacket, warm clothes for early morning evening adventures, swimwear for thermal pools, and sturdy walking shoes for volcanic terrain. Temperatures range from 16 degrees Celsius in winter to 25 degrees Celsius in summer, but weather changes rapidly. Booking strategy: reserve whale watching tours 2 to 3 days in advance during summer on both islands. Terra Nostra Park gets busy after 2 p.m. Visit early morning or late afternoon for the best experience. Caldera Vela requires advance online booking for timed entry slots. Inter-island flights fill up quickly. Book immediately after confirming main flights. Most attractions accept cash only, so visit ATMs in Ponta Delgada and Madalena. Mistakes to avoid. The rental car trap. The biggest mistake is waiting to book rental cars. During summer months, cars sell out completely, and last-minute prices can exceed 150 euros per day. Book immediately after confirming flights. Also, don't underestimate fuel costs. Gas stations are sparse outside main towns, and fuel costs around €1.50 per liter. The inter-island flight gamble. The second biggest mistake is not booking inter-island flights early enough. These small aircraft have only 37 to 80 seats and sell out weeks in advance during summer. Last-minute flights can cost €150 plus if available at all. Some travelers get stuck on one island for days waiting for availability. Book inter-island flights immediately after booking main flights to the Azores. Weather-related planning errors. Never plan outdoor activities without checking weather forecasts. Whale watching tours cancel in rough seas, Mount Pico hiking becomes dangerous in fog, and ferry services between islands can face suspension. Always have indoor backup plans like visiting museums, tea plantations, or thermal indoor pools. Weather can change from sunny to stormy in just 30 minutes. Tourist timing mistakes. Visiting major attractions during cruise ship days creates crowds and long waits. Check cruise schedules at Ponta Delgada port and plan accordingly. Similarly, visiting Terra Nostra Park during peak afternoon hours means fighting for space in the thermal pool. On Pico Island, Mount Pico climbing permits sell out in July-August, so book summit attempts well in advance. Single island limitation. Many visitors don't realize how easy and affordable island hopping is in the Azores. Sticking to only São Miguel means missing Pico's UNESCO vineyards, unique whale-watching perspectives, and Portugal's highest peak experience. The inter-island connections make visiting multiple islands entirely feasible in 4 days. So there you have it, 4 incredible days that'll give you both those Instagram-worthy shots and authentic Azorean experiences. From underground volcanic cooking adventures, to swimming with wild dolphins, to standing atop Portugal's highest peak. This is Explorer's Radar, where we uncover the best travel experiences without the typical tourist traps. Which day appeals to you most? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe if this video helped with your planning. Make sure to check out the next video for another incredible destination worth adding to your travel list. We'll see you in the next one.